In this video, I'll share my unique signature system for how to retire early. These are the exact 3 steps I guide my VIP financial coaching clients through so you can achieve financial independence in 5 years or less. And make sure you stick with me until the end because I will share my best resource for getting the money systems and tools you need to become financially free forever. In case we're meeting for the first time, I'm Penelope Jane Smith, Executive Director of Real Prosperity, Inc., where we support you in getting the financial education you need to manage and invest your money wisely so you can set yourself up to be financially secure for the rest of your life. If that sounds good, tap the like button on this video and let's dive in. We've been trained to think of retirement age as 65, but actually your ability to retire has very little to do with your age or even how much money you make, and everything to do with what you do next to get your money working for you. Like Warren Buffett said, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you'll work until you die. What Warren Buffett is referring to is passive income. So what happens if you don't want to work until you die? Or what happens if you can't work until you die? That's why passive income is so important. So the key to retiring early is the relationship between your passive income and your expenses. The American Internal Revenue Service defines passive income as income from trade or business activities in which you do not materially participate. So some examples of passive income are rental income from real estate, royalties from publishing a book or from licensing your intellectual property, earnings from internet advertisements on your websites, dividends and interest on private mortgages, income from vending machines that you own. So many different ways to do it. Now, how much passive income do you need to be financially free? Enough to cover your expenses, right? So the first step in becoming financially free, starting from wherever you are right now, is to get clear on how much passive income you would need to support your lifestyle. And you might want to create 3 versions of your financial freedom lifestyle, like basic, comfortable, and luxurious. Because if you only focus on the most luxurious version of your financial freedom lifestyle, where you own 12 vacation homes and your own private island and several Ferraris, well, the goal might feel so big that you don't actually get to work on it. And if you only focus on the most basic version, you might not feel inspired enough. In Your Money or Your Life by Vicki Robin and Joe Dominguez, there's a chart that I absolutely love that shows the relationship between money and happiness or fulfillment. The peak of this fulfillment curve is at enough and then some. That's the maximum happiness as it relates to money. Now, obviously, the lower you can keep your expenses, the easier it is to become financially free. But you can only go so far before this gets depressing. So, figure out what enough and then some looks like for you personally. And then how do you know when you have enough money to retire? Well, when your passive income is more than your expenses, right? This is so cool because you don't necessarily need to accumulate millions of dollars. Once you know your number, all you need to do is generate enough passive income to be more than that number, and you are financially free. If you would like some support with figuring out what it'll take for you personally to become financially free so you don't have to depend on your business, a job, the government, a partner, an adult child, or anyone else for money, click the link in the description to download your free copy of my ebook, The Financial Freedom Formula. Now, how do you get more passive income? That brings us to step 2 in my approach for how to become financially free in 5 years or less. Step 1 was getting clear on your financial freedom vision and how much passive income you need to maintain that lifestyle. Step 2 is to buy assets. Buy assets that give you passive income. This is where you have some money to invest and you buy an asset. You buy something that gives you passive income. You might buy a duplex that you can rent out and get rental income. Or you might buy stocks or index funds or gold or cryptocurrency. There's so many options. One passive income misconception is that it has to come to you as a regular check in the mail or direct deposit into your account. I had a couple of clients share that they didn't like stocks and index funds because they didn't generate passive income, they just increased in value over time. That increase in value, that growth, still counts as passive income. This is the golden goose model of investing. Do you remember the story of the goose that laid the golden eggs? With this approach, you're growing a bigger and bigger golden goose and getting it to lay more golden eggs for you. Some of my clients are able to become financially free in a matter of months instead of years, just by making a few adjustments with the golden goose model. If you have money to invest, then the next step is to find assets that work for your situation and your risk tolerance. You might need to increase your financial education so you're not investing in something that you don't understand and putting your hard-earned money at risk. Now, what if the golden goose model isn't enough to get you financially free in 5 years or less? That brings us to step 3. Step 3 is to create assets. You create assets that give you passive income and fill in the gap between the amount you determine you need to support your financial freedom vision in step 1 and the passive income from your golden goose investments in step 2. This is where you create your own asset or stream of passive or even semi-passive income with little or no money down. Instead, you're taking your time, energy, creativity, social capital, and turning that into passive income. For example, you might start an e-commerce business where you're selling products that you don't have to physically stock. You set up an online store, connect it with a drop shipping service, so when you sell something, a fulfillment center ships it to your customer for you, and then you don't have to deal with inventory, shipping, or delivery. If you can set up a solid marketing system that doesn't take a lot of your time, this can be an awesome, mostly passive income stream. You might become an affiliate of someone else's business. Like one of my friends refers all of her clients to Kartra, which is a great all-in-one marketing platform to run your online business. Once someone signs up for Kartra and gets all set up on it, they're unlikely to cancel, and my friend receives ongoing affiliate commissions. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Or you might start a YouTube channel and ask people to like and comment on your videos, hint, hint, so the almighty YouTube algorithm will smile upon you and show your videos to a new audience until one beautiful day, your channel will be eligible for monetization, which means that you can earn money from ad revenue. Now, if you have money to invest, you'll probably be able to generate passive income more quickly than someone that doesn't. If you don't have any money to invest, you have to be willing to contribute time, energy, skills, resources, creativity, or all of these. Now let's circle back and talk about age for a second as it relates to wealth building and creating financial freedom. If you're younger, it's nice that you have time on your side because it's easier to get the power of compound interest working for you. On the other hand, if you're older, you have experience, skills, knowledge, connections, and credibility on your side, all of which you can turn into a lot of money. Wherever you are, the time to start investing is now, now, now. The power of compound interest compels you. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, and the next best time is today. That's why I want to give you my best resource for supporting you on your financial freedom journey. My signature online event, Financial Freedom 101, is coming up, and I highly encourage you to check it out. Because in just 3 days, you will get the money systems and tools you need to become financially free forever. Tickets on sale on our website for $14.97, and with the special link on the screen, financialfreedom101online.com, and in the description, you can attend all 3 days for just $97. So if you're curious about doing a deep dive with me to really get your money stuff dialed in, click the link in the description to check it out. And if this resonates with you, make sure to claim your ticket before we sell out. Thanks for watching and happy investing.